Are you worried about your belly getting bigger every year? Do you sometimes feel embarrassed when your clothes feel tighter than they used to? Maybe you avoid certain outfits, feel uncomfortable in photos, or wonder why your stomach still looks bloated even when you're trying to eat better. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Many people blame themselves when they gain weight. They think they are lazy, they think they have no willpower, they think they simply need to eat less. But what if part of the problem has nothing to do with laziness at all? What if your body is trying to tell you something every single morning, but you are missing the signal? Most people wake up, grab breakfast, rush into their day, and never stop to think about what is happening inside their digestive system. Yet the first hour of the morning may be more important than many people realize. Before we continue, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We share simple health and wellness tips that can help you feel better, move better, and make smarter daily choices. And tell us in the comments, what bothers you most? Belly fat, bloating, or constant cravings? Now let's talk about something that surprises many people. Not every large stomach is caused by body fat alone. Sometimes people wake up feeling heavy, swollen, and uncomfortable before they have even eaten breakfast. Their stomach feels full, their clothes feel tighter, their energy feels lower. Because these feelings happen so often, many people assume they are normal. But what if they are not? This is where today's morning habit comes in. The ingredient we are talking about is psyllium husk. You may not hear about it as often as some trendy weight loss products, but psyllium husk has been used for years because of its fiber content. Fiber plays an important role in digestion, yet many people do not get enough of it in their daily diet. Some people mix 1 spoon of psyllium husk with water before breakfast as part of a healthy routine. The goal is not to create a miracle solution. The goal is to support digestive regularity and help create a feeling of fullness before the day begins. And this is where things become interesting. Many people believe the biggest benefit comes from what happens in the stomach. But that may not be the most important part. The real story may begin a few hours later, because what happens after that first spoon may influence your hunger, your cravings, and even the choices you make throughout the rest of the day. In fact, there is a chain reaction that many people never notice, and once you understand it, you may look at your entire morning routine in a completely different way. Let's imagine 2 people waking up on the same morning. Both want to lose weight. Both are tired of feeling uncomfortable in their clothes. Both promise themselves that today will be different. But by the end of the day, their results look completely different. One person is fighting cravings before lunch. They keep thinking about snacks. By the afternoon, their energy crashes. By evening, they are eating whatever is easiest to find. The other person feels more in control. They are not constantly thinking about food. They find it easier to stick to their plan. So what created the difference? This is where the morning domino effect begins. Many people think weight gain happens because of one big mistake. The truth is often much more surprising. Small choices made early in the day can influence dozens of decisions that follow. Think about what happens when you wake up extremely hungry, you eat quickly, you reach for whatever is nearby, you feel satisfied for a short time, then hunger returns. The cycle repeats itself again and again. This is one reason fiber has become such an important topic in nutrition. When psyllium husk is mixed with water before breakfast, it absorbs liquid and expands. This may help support feelings of fullness as part of a balanced diet. For some people, that can make it easier to avoid unnecessary snacking later in the day. But here is the surprising part. The biggest benefit may not be what you eat. It may be what you do not eat. Every snack you skip, every craving you resist, every unnecessary calorie you avoid. Those small moments can quietly add up over weeks and months. And now we come to a mistake that catches many people completely off guard. Some people start using fiber and expect dramatic changes immediately. A few days pass, nothing extraordinary happens, they quit. What they do not realize is that healthy habits often work silently before they become noticeable. But there is another problem that may be even bigger. In fact, it is something millions of people do every single morning without thinking twice about it. This one habit can work against digestion, increase cravings, and make it much harder to stay on track with healthy goals. The strange thing is that it feels completely normal. Most people never question it. Most people never connect it to their weight. And once you hear what it is, you may realize you've been doing it for years without ever noticing the effect it could be having on the rest of your day. So what is the habit that may be quietly working against your progress? For many people, it is not a lack of effort. It is the way they start the rest of their morning. Habit number 1, eating too fast. Think about a typical busy morning. You are rushing to work, trying to get the kids ready, checking your phone, thinking about everything you need to do. Then breakfast becomes something you finish in a few minutes. The problem is that your body needs time to recognize that you have eaten enough. When meals disappear too quickly, it can become easier to eat more than you intended before your body catches up. That is why slowing down during meals may be one of the simplest habits people overlook. But there is another mistake that is even more common. Habit number 2, drinking very little water. During the day, many people start the morning with good intentions and then become busy. Hours pass. They drink coffee, maybe a soda, maybe another coffee, yet plain water is forgotten. The interesting thing is that when the body needs fluids, some people mistake that feeling for hunger. This can make it harder to tell what the body actually needs. And now we come to a habit that almost nobody connects with digestion. Habit number 3, sitting for hours after breakfast. Imagine eating breakfast and then spending most of the day sitting. A desk chair, a car seat, a couch, then another chair. Movement becomes almost an afterthought. While exercise is important, many people underestimate the value of simple movement throughout the day. Even short walks can help break up long periods of sitting. What makes these 3 habits so important is that they often happen together. People eat quickly, drink too little water, sit for hours, then they wonder why they constantly feel sluggish and hungry. But here is the twist most people never see coming. The real reason some people struggle with cravings all day may have started long before breakfast ever happened. In fact, the next factor begins the night before. And if this part is ignored, even the best morning routine may not work as well as expected. Now let's talk about the piece of the puzzle that many people completely overlook: sleep. Most people think weight management begins in the morning. In reality, some of tomorrow's choices are shaped the night before. Have you ever noticed that after a poor night's sleep, everything feels harder? You feel tired. You want quick energy. Sugary foods seem more tempting. Healthy choices require more effort. This is one reason many people find themselves reaching for snacks and extra calories after sleeping badly. It is not always about willpower. Sometimes it is simply because the body is looking for energy. And then there is another habit that often goes hand in hand with poor sleep: late night eating. Many people spend the entire day trying to make good choices, only to sit down in front of the television at night and start snacking. Those extra calories can quickly add up without people even realizing it. That is why the most successful health routines are usually not built around one magic ingredient. They are built around simple habits working together. A spoon of psyllium husk may help support digestive health as part of a balanced lifestyle. Drinking enough water matters. Moving your body matters. Getting quality sleep matters. And staying consistent matters most of all. Think of it like building a house. One brick alone does not create a house, but many bricks placed together create something strong. The same idea applies to healthy habits. No single spoon can magically burn fat. However, small healthy choices repeated day after day can create meaningful changes over time. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Before you go, tell us this. Which habit do you think is hurting your progress the most right now? Poor sleep, late night snacking, not drinking enough water, or lack of movement? Leave your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoy simple health tips explained in easy language, make sure to subscribe and join us for the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and remember that small daily habits often create the biggest long-term results.